Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. So right now we're going to continue with our legendary draft. So yeah, let's keep going. Currently we're on this legendary draft because once again we are still in Animus right now. Hey, look at that. We're still in Animus right now and we are on this quest to spend a lot of gems in order to get this done. And so we did find another good squad and so we are going to cover that. And so yeah, let's hop right in. As you can kind of sense, Morgoth is going to be the theme here. Right, so we're facing an Anna the Abyss Queen. She has the Mental Shield skill that helps them heal whenever it breaks. Also, we'll see Mental Shield on their Warlord for 2 turns. And then also additional damage to our Warlord for every hero that's on the board when an enemy attacks. We'll start with this hero here on B1. This Necro Lich will get some Rotters for us. And then when an enemy dies, we'll deal additional damage to another enemy. And we'll also see a health boost. More importantly, we're going to keep this hero around. We have this Circuit Send Scorp, which will give Toxin to some of our heroes when they come into play. Also deals damage to one of our heroes once she attacks. Let's go with... Yep, those over there, there. I'm going to play it safe and actually just go with the... Yeah, we'll play it safe. We'll go with this Dead Lord here on the, A2. Our zombies aren't really doing anything right now except just a block, but they can do a little bit of poison damage, so that's good. I did also want to save this Santa for another hero that we could potentially need to transform, because this one is specific to transforming a melee hero. This All Princess Sands here gives negative attack to our heroes once he dies, and also gives miss. We're going to go with the Santa here on B2 to transform it, and actually stop the negative attack. Alright, we see the Mental Shield skill on the Anna the Abyss Queen now. Okay, we also have some damage runes happening from the Yuri Shadow Dagger after she kills something. Don't have anything to destroy it, although... Oh, you know, we can just summon this melee hero over here on... on C3. Or D3, rather. Whoa! Okay, we do have our damage skill, which I guess will be a little helpful. I guess, we might as well do it. I don't want to have our soul binders destroyed, but I do want to take advantage of the fact that we can get rid of the next set of heroes next turn. So we'll go with our soul binders. And what I mean by next turn is that we have our Aharon's God's Will. He has some phantom attack, and we'll place him over here on a A1. So the phantom attack actually does trigger off these soul binders, as you could have seen, although this hero has immune, so that's why we don't see it happen. Our range heroes are frozen for now. Let's go and... Thinking about this. I'm going to actually avoid this old god because he is going to freeze our range heroes for a turn. So let's go with our own old god and just keep dealing damage. Yeah! Okay, we have this Freddy Lord of Terror here with some curse to our heroes, and also we'll give some bleed. Also some possess. We're going to go with our, let's see, damage here next. No, we're going to go next with our Mina Helsing here on, I want to avoid some damage. So let's actually go with our Mina Helsing here on C1. Soulbinder will clear this out, and then we'll also be able to deal some additional damage once an enemy attacks. Okay, as you can see, the, the Aharon's also frozen once again. Do need to clear this out, although we're going to be taking additional damage after every enemy attacking. And I do want our range heroes to still attack, though. That's the problem. Ugh, this is tough math. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I think this will be good. Let's go next with our melee hero here on D2. We summon on D2 because we can get the zombies to actually come out and just get rid of the damage rune, which is now filled up again with another hero, the Yuri Shadow Dagger. Let's go with... We can't summon a single one of these heroes because they're going to die. Actually, this one won't. That's good. Whoa! We'll summon another Necro Lich to clear out these heroes and deal some damage. And hopefully we don't take lethal because of the number of heroes we have on the field. We're a little short here. We have the All Princess Sands giving miss. Let's see which one of the heroes do have it. Let's see. we can still deal damage here. We'll still have negative attack. And then also we have our Morgoth damage at the end. So in this case, we will have lethal here. And there we go. So that was Abalam. Okay. All right, so yeah, let's keep going. That one was kind of a close one too, because if they had one more hero to attack, they could have actually dealt lethal because of the Anna the Abyss Queen skill. Right, so we have the Oirin the Red Moon. She has a Count Vlad, which has some vampirism. We have some kill all wounded enemies skill, and then also some damage to our Warlord and heal. We have the Deadlord here with some extra zombies. We will look to clear this out with our own Deadlord. Okay, and we also have this Tent of Life, which is okay. Ouch. Okay. So we have the Chupacabras here coming out in play. It deals additional damage once it's attacked, and also when Vampirism triggers, it will actually give us an attack boost to their allies, which in this case is Count Vlad over here with the extra attack, and the Vampirism does trigger it multiple times. All of our heroes also order, so that also ruins our order heroes off of the enemy attack. Suppose we could give negative attack for a turn. Should be okay. You actually need to deal enough damage in order to get rid of this Count Vlad eventually, so let's go here. We're going with the Koshi over here on A3 just to deal enough damage to this hero. So that way now, with the damage skill, we can clear this out. And one of our heroes is going to be destroyed next turn, it's just a matter of which one. Don't really mind having the... Actually, don't really mind having the Mina be destroyed. Okay, we have the Vixen Stormlord here with some freeze to one of our heroes whenever our Warlord is attacked. Also some damage at the beginning of the next turn. Don't have anything to destroy this. Could do... Let's see if enemy there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with the Necromaster Lich on C1 just to break the building, also deal some damage. Okay, we have, let's see, we have the Shearsha over here, dealing some additional damage to the hero that kills around, also a health boost and an attack boost. We'll go with our Soulbinders to clear these out. They still have their kill all wounded skill, so that's not good. Let's go with the... Yeah, we'll go with the Aharon on A1, using the Soulbinders to clear out both of those heroes. Okay, the Phantom attack did actually trigger off the Soulbinder, so we got rid of the Yoster the Dawnglow here. We will continue, and we'll go next with this melee hero here on B3. The Old God does have immunity, so he actually will avoid the Kill All Wounded skill, which is good. Okay, we have the Chupacabras once again. If you want that destroyed, we'll go with another range hero behind the Old God, actually. That way, if one of the heroes get frozen, we can still, well, we still could have been able to deal damage, except for the Scrap the King of Garbage here, dealing some damage to the enemies behind the target with his attack. We'll go with another range hero, this time behind the Soulbinder. Just to spread out our damage, and then also draw more damage because of the Soulbinder here with the higher health. Yeah! Okay, they did their health steal skill, and then also the damage. They also have some extra attack runes given from the Charon. Let's see. We do need to block for now because of the Cenotaph and the extra attack runes. So I'm going to go with the Deadlord here on A2, just to block the lanes. Also, those extra Rotters did get rid of one... Okay, well, it did get rid of one extra attack rune, but as you can see, the amount of heroes that we had did actually hurt us in the end. But that is okay. We will continue. Yeah, if that scrap wasn't there, we would have been good. But yeah, what are you going to do? Okay, so we are facing an Anna the Abyss Queen again. Let's go with our... Let's go with the Necrolich here. The Necromaster Lich here on C1, just to get rid of the buildings. Okay, pretty easy thing here. The Snake Lizard Prince with some resistance. We're going to transform it with the Dead Lord here on D3. Also guard our lanes. Okay, we have the Mina Helsing here with some damage to our hero, or damage to our warlord whenever one of them attacks. We'll actually go with our own Mina Helsing over here on D1 because of the evasion. But we also have accuracy, which we can use to destroy the hero with evasion. Alright, so we saw the mental shield skill. Okay, we have the Arachne here with some toxin, also a mental shield. We're going to transform it with the Santa, just to break through the shield. You can see some more metal shield, and that's okay. At this point, we're actually running low on health, so we want to make sure we deal as much damage as we can to the Warlord. Alright, so we have the Sheer Shot over here with some attack boosts. We'll go with the damage skill. And then, as mentioned, we do want to stack up 4 damage, so we'll go with our Soulbinders next. We'll also go with the Aharn God's Will here on A1 to spread out damage. And we also summon the Soulbinders so that we can deal some range damage and also use the, as you can see, the Phantom Attack to get rid of the Shaolin here. Alright, so let's see. Let's keep guarding our lanes, and let's also deal some additional damage. We'll go with the Strict the Fiery Heart here on B2 to give us an attack boost to our heroes, as you can see here. Whoa! Okay, we have some negative attack happening from the Apollo being destroyed with the Soulbinders. We will go with, as mentioned, we want to stack up as much damage as we can, so we'll go with this Koshi over here on B3. We have the damage skill with the Anna the Abyss Queen. And fortunately, we did have the Mina Helsing with her damage, so there we go. So that was Murlok. Is that a callback to Hearthstone or World of Warcraft? Those are cool. All right, so yeah, let's keep going. All right, we are facing this time a White Shaman. The White Shaman has this damage skill to our Warlord for 2 turns. It has the Silence skill and then also an attack boost to nature allies. They have this Dominus the Swarm King with a health boost, and then also when he kills and when adjacent damage. I said that all backwards. Has adjacent damage that can deal damage, and then when he kills, he'll get an extra health boost and attack. We'll go with the Deadlord here on A2, transforming the Dominus, and then also getting rid of the building. Protecting our lanes, although we are going to take some additional damage now. Okay, we have the Mizu the Sea Foam with some water elementals, and the water elemental will summon some freeze runes. Don't have anything to get rid of this right now, and I do know that they also get a kill water elemental and get some attack boost. That could be a problem. Let's see, we have damage over there, damage there. We'll go with the Koshi over here on B2, getting rid of the water elemental and also setting the attack of this hero to 0 because of the negative attack. Okay, not quite enough yet. We'll go with our damage skill to get rid of the Mizu, because I don't want to see any more water elementals come to play. And let's see. So that'll be destroyed. One of our heroes is going to get silenced because of that next hero here. Although, ooh, let's see, if ally gets silenced, we can steal health from the Warlord. That'll be fun. Let's actually place this over here, just to be safe. Alright, so let's see what happens if they do any of the silence now. We're just gonna wait and find out. Alright, we have the Kabos, the Wasteland Lord. This one will reflect some damage, also give some block to the Warlord. Don't want to do that. I do need to block this lane to avoid some damage, so we'll go with the Necromaster Lich here on a C1. And see some reflect damage, and that's okay. Okay, as you can see, some of our heroes were silenced, and actually we stole some health from them. We have the Villainal Mad Genius with some heal to the Warlord equal to its own health. We'll go with the Soul Miners now to deal some damage. And see, we'll go with the Aharn God's Will here on D2. Actually getting around the Kabos and the reflect damage. Okay, we have the stone golem here coming out from the Koba that was destroyed. We'll summon another range hero over... Yeah, we'll summon this range hero over here on C2. Just give us some attack boost.
Yeah!
It'll help our phantom attack as well. And then we'll go with the Mina Helsing over here against the Confucius. And there we go. So that was Adam. Had a little bit of a health scare towards the end, but once we actually summoned the old god, I think we stalled them enough with the silence, so that way, if we had more heroes that had that were able to be silenced, they would have actually dealt lethal damage to themselves, which would have been really funny. All right, so yeah, let's keep going. Okay, we are facing a Sir Biscuit this time. They have some gifts that deal damage when they die. It has a silence skill and then also a health rune skill. They have the Ghosta here that deals extra damage to our Warlord whenever one of the enemies attack us, and then also will deal damage to one of our heroes when we attack the Warlord. So we don't have anything for this right now. We could just find a way to just block. That'd be good. How much is it? How much damage is it? 175. All right. So we could take the chance that we don't have our hero destroyed. Could do that over there. Could do that over there. This has a little bit of curse on it. We'll take the chance. Let's see. 7, 1. Oh, this is a weird thing. Let's actually go with our Deadlord here on D2. The reason why on D2, I just wanted to get another summoner to help us block, and also give us a better chance of avoiding damage. Okay, at this point now, we have the Jormungand Grand with some freeze and then also some extra damage. The gifts are already gone, so we don't have to worry about those, which is really nice. And we'll go with the old god here on D3. A little bit of curse. A little bit of freeze. Happening off of the old god. We will transform the Snake to Lizard Prince so we don't see those additional attack runes coming. And I do want to also get rid of these heroes too. Damage skill, we'll get rid of these. And then the Santa will actually just transform this off. Okay, another hero frozen, which is good. We'll go with the Koshi over here on D3. Okay, we did force the silence, so that's good. Okay, we're going to do our Soulbinders now to get rid of this Tortoise the Wise One, which gets an attack boost whenever any hero dies. We'll also go with the... Yeah, we'll go with the Aharon here on D2. I want to draw attention away from our Soulbinders, so that way we can still keep them around. Okay, and the Phantom Attack did actually clear this out, so that's even better. We'll go next with the Necromaster Lich here on B1. Okay, we have another Ghost again. I'm gonna go with another range hero over here on C2. Okay, our Mina Helsing was destroyed, and that is okay. Okay, let's see, Snake the Lizard Prince coming out again. We're gonna transform this hero with the Deadlord. Okay, we have the Jormungand Grand coming out again, but the Phantom Attack did get rid of that. We're gonna go with the Strick here on B2, giving us an attack boost. And with the passive damage, there we go. So that was Pickles. Alright, yeah, let's keep going. Hey, it's a Morgoth. Alright. Alright, so the Morgoth has some passive damage as mentioned from the last battle. It has a damage skill to our heroes, and then also the Soulbinders, which we've been using to deal random damage to heroes with ranged attackers. So, given that they do have that damage skill, we're going to start with actually our... Yeah, you know, we'll start with our Necro Lich here on D1. With some protection behind the building. Okay, let's see. That over there. Couldn't do that. Some freeze over there. I think we can do slightly more damage if we do that. We're going to go with the Old God next on A3. And we're going to set up in a way so that we can get the Strict to deal extra damage once more heroes come out after the puppets. Which actually doesn't happen, which is really nice. Might be able to... Oh, we'll see some freeze, we'll see some damage. How much damage are we dealing with this? The Strict the Fiery Heart deals 13 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not quite enough. Do want to deal some additional damage though. I do want to have heroes that actually stick around, so that'll be nice. Guess we could just deal the damage against the Jormungand Grand. Then just go with our hero here. Just enough damage in order to clear everything out. We forced the damage skill for them too. Okay, one of our heroes is gone, and that's okay. We'll go with the Koshi over here on the A2. I don't want to get in the way of our soul binders on file 3 here. Okay, so we have the Balsa Warden here giving some copies of himself, also deal some additional damage when he dies. We'll go with our soul binders, even though we're in the way of our Koshi, which is fine. We'll go next with the Aharon God's Will on C1. And the reason why is because we do have some protection with the Phantom Attack of the Aharon. Okay, clearing out some other heroes, getting rid of the soul binders. We did take additional damage because of the tiling Dragon Dance with the Mushoos. But we will be able to block, so that is good. Let's see. We want to make sure we have a little bit of protection. So we'll go with our melee hero over here on B2. Just summoning some more heroes just to block. Okay, we have some more Phantom Attack again. Another Aharon's God's Will. This one will actually give negative attack to our heroes once he dies. So let's go with the damage there, evasion there, miss. Just need to block. So let's actually go with another melee hero on E3. Okay, we got rid of the Phantom Attack, so that's good, but also negative attack to our own heroes. It's going to be close, especially with another Baltz. We're going to go with the... Let's see, so that'll be destroyed. We're going to take 51. We have no other ways to give an attack boost. So let's actually go with this Strick here on B1. Got rid of the Baltz. We took some damage, but there we go with the Phantom Attack, or the regular attack. So that was Pala 92. I can see some pretty close battles, especially with the Baltz coming out and having to navigate all the soul binders. All right, so yeah, let's keep going. Okay, we're facing an Anna the Abyss Queen. Let's start with our Aharon God's Will here on D1 with some protection behind the building. Okay, we have some attack steal, so that's good. We have the Arthur Frostblade here with some, let's see, I was going to say freeze, but not quite yet. So we have heal, plus health at the end of the turn, and then also the Khalid Bowl here will give us an attack boost to the allies, and then also allow them to heal. Or not heal, but freeze, rather. So let's get rid of this now. We're going to go with the Santa here on B1, just to transform. Stopping at least one part of that. Okay, we have the Khalid Bowl here. Nope, not the Khalid Bowl, sorry. The Ogork the leader with some random damage, but he is blocked by this building. Kind of weird why he actually did this, but what are you going to do? Alright, so we're going to continue. We're going to... Do want to get rid of this Khalid Bowl. So let's go next with the Old God here, just to get rid of the present. And then use the Santa to hit the Khalid Bowl to transform it. Alright, we see the Mental Shield skill now. Okay, we have the Eric the Grey here with some extra attack when he's attacked. Also has some attack steal. Let's see, so this will be destroyed. This will still be around. Guess we'll go with the Mina Helsing next behind the Old God, just to get some protection. Okay, so this Old Gork now has 2 extra attacks. We don't want to destroy this building, as it will end up allowing this to attack. Okay, we're going to see some additional damage happen. I do want to protect our Aharon, so let's go with another melee hero over here with high health. Probably should have placed this over here on D2, but this is okay. I want to keep our heroes away from the Aharon, just in case something like Splash occurs. Okay, so at this point, let's go with our damage skill. We're going to go next with our Soulbinders, and we have plenty of range heroes to actually trigger off the Soulbinders for some damage. Then also, let's go with the Brick here on A2 to give us our heroes an attack boost. And with the extra splash damage, we can also deal some additional damage with the Koshi not being blocked. Okay, and so the Yuri here dealt some damage to our range heroes, but the Mina Helsings did deal additional damage when the enemy attacked. At this point, we are good. We're just going to skip the turn because even with our passive damage, we alone would be able to defeat the Warlord. So there we go. So that was Mikash. All right, we have our final battle. So yeah, let's hop right in. Okay, we have, let's see. All right, so they are starting first. They have the Morgoth. They also have this Arachne here with some Mental Shield and some Toxin. We have no way to get rid of this now. We suppose we could use our... No, let's actually go with the Old God here just to block. We can at least freeze this hero for turn. Okay, we have the Danny Croc here with some health steal from our heroes, also some attack steal, and some spikes. Not anything to destroy that. Suppose the attack steal is going to be kind of an issue. So let's get rid of that. Wondering if we need additional heroes. So this will be fine. We'll go with the Deadlord here just to transform this hero. And you can see the health boost happening because of the Toxin, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. Let's see. We have no way to get rid of this shield. Deal damage that way, I suppose. We have this Morgan the Sea Tusk, which also gives negative attack to our heroes with attack steal. We're going to go with the... let's go with the Strick here on a... sorry, on B1. Okay, we at least dealt some damage over to the Arachne. Ouch. Okay, so we have this Yoster the Dawnglow with some flight, also some health boost at the end of the turn with every female hero. Don't have anything to get rid of this right now. Could give some attack over there. Yeah, this will be fine. We'll go with the Aharon's God's Will here on A1. Okay, giving some negative attack for now, so that's good. Don't have anything to get rid of these heroes, which is kind of unfortunate. We'll go with the Soulbinders, and I guess we'll go with... Yeah, you know, I guess we'll actually go with this range hero next on C1. Okay, so they did their own Soulbinders as well. Got rid of some of our Soulbinders, and also, more importantly, a ranged hero. Let's see here. Well, we'll summon our last Aharon and take advantage of our own Soulbinder. Okay, but that probably won't be enough, especially with that Arachne being able to attack. Each one of the Soulbinders will trigger off, and we are too far behind at this point, even if those heroes have 0 attack, so we are going to actually lose here. That is okay. That is what happens when you have a hero that cannot die. Okay, so, well, we are still on the final battle. Let's see what we can do. Alright, we are facing an Anna the Abyss Queen. This is good news for us. we'll start with our old god here on D3. Alright. We have the Mina Helsing with some damage to our warlord when we attack. Guess we can... Let's see what makes sense. I guess we'll summon this range hero next on C1, just to deal some damage. We could have saved our old god for this, but we didn't know that they were going to summon that. Okay, we're taking some additional damage, that's fine. We'll go with our damage skill. We have this Griffius the Celestial, which also has some flight and also deals some random damage. I'm going to go with our own Mina Helsing over here on B2. Okay, just enough damage in order to clear these out. Alright, we see the Mental Shield skill. We see the Villainal Mad Genius with some heal at the end of the turn equal to its health. Nothing to clear this out except the Santa, so let's use that. Whoa! Okay, we see some heal, and that's okay. And then we have our Rotters coming out to destroy the gift. Okay, we have this Ghost over here with some damage to our Warlord whenever the enemy is... whenever one of their heroes attacks. We'll go with the Soulbinders to actually draw away some potential targets. And then we'll also go with Saharan's God's Will over here on D1. Okay, so that way also we do have the Phantom Attack counterattack combo. So that way we can clear out some other heroes once they attack. Okay, we do have some poison and that's alright. We need to stack up as much damage as we can, although, let's see, how much damage we get? 31 for every hero. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're going to take lethal this turn, I believe. Let's see. Just got to do the math here for our attack boost. So if we deal a little bit more damage that way, I think this is going to work. Nope, we are a little short. Yeah, we're going to be taking lethal now once they do their skill. They haven't done their skill! This is good! Okay, let's go with one more attack. And there we go! So that was HighBishop. Kind of a nail biter there. But we did pull it off in the clutch. So yeah, let's see what we have for rewards. Okay, we got a whole bunch of stuff this time. So we got double gems, so that's good. A little bit of soul dust and elixir, whatever. Some gold, which is nice. A miracle scroll, and then also another demigod scroll. Awesome. All right, well, we will have some more legendary draft videos once we actually get another good squad. So we will see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.